Hello everyone, Anna from Savvy Cat Realty here today to talk to you about cost of living in Portugal. And today I am going to have my Savvy representatives join me so we are able to discuss the differences between different areas in Portugal and how that affects the cost of living. And I think the next important topic regarding costs is, of course, food. And we need it for living. I usually tend to overindulge when it comes to quality of food. So I probably spend more than usual for people. Back when I was with my partner, we spent something like 300 euros per month in food, which is very, very high. Okay, I'm aware of that. When I'm alone, I spend about half of that. But you can go by with much lower than that depending on the kind of products you have. So I really like to buy organic stuff and higher end stuff. So that's why my bills tend to be a bit higher. But I would love to hear about your experience. So we're going again with Erika, Diana, João, and Nuno because it's been the pattern.
So in my case, I can go up to 100 euros per month in groceries in general. It depends if I go more, if I try to go more, if I buy everything on the supermarket, or if I try to go to the here in Lisbon, they are making markets. How do they call them? The like the old times that you could go and pick fresh food from the
food local markets, the food market,
the local markets. Yeah. So if I have time, I prefer to go to those ones, but yeah, it can be because even it can be cheaper if you go to those ones and healthier. But it's time consuming and everything is far away. So if you don't have a car, it's a little bit, it can get to, farmer's market. Thank you, Nessie. And yeah, it can be a little bit time consuming for someone who lives alone and also have a cat. So that also puts a little bit more on the expenses. She eats a lot. And but it's more or less around, if I'm careful, I can go even lower than that if I really want to control my expenses, but it's around 100 euros per month.
So, Diana, with
and if I don't eat outside, if I don't go to restaurants, that's another deal. It's more expensive. The thing here in Lisbon, even food, it's more expensive, even in the groceries. Sorry.
Yeah,
Go.
it's true.
No, it's okay. Yeah, in my case, I'm actually privileged because I have a fruit market right across the street from my house. So I almost, well, at least I don't buy fruits and vegetables in the supermarket. I always buy them here in the Praça da Fruta in Caldas da Rainha. And I can say that I can go to the fruit market and with 10, 15 euros, and I bring home a bag full of fruits and vegetables for the whole week, maybe sometimes even more. Regarding if I go to the supermarket and buying all the food, I normally spend around 300 to 400 euros per month. It depends a lot on what you buy also, because we don't eat a lot of meat here in my house. We almost eat fish every day and mainly vegetables. So that can also be a bit expensive. Having a more
fish is really expensive.
Healthy. Yes, fish in the fish market is very expensive. If you buy it in the supermarket, it's more cheap, but not
Good
very
quality
good
shop.
quality. Yeah. And the taste, it's completely different. Yeah, totally. So we look to have a healthy lifestyle, so that's why we spend a bit more. And also because of the kids, I buy yogurts and milk and all those types of things that adds a bit more to the grocery list and bill.
So João,
So in my case, I will say I will spend around 150 200 euros a month, but it's important here in the Algarve that you look for groceries in the big supermarket chains, because if you go locally to the smaller supermarket or to the markets, the products are inflated because it is a tourism region. So because most of people that come here for holiday don't come with a car, so they have to walk to a supermarket, and this is an area that lives off tourism, and only in the high season months the local markets and sellers are able to get some income or profit. Products on these kinds of small shops or small grocery shops are really inflated, sometimes even twice what you will get in a big supermarket chain like Continent. So here I have to be smart enough to go on weekly promotions and get my supplies, my groceries to get by. If not, I have a supermarket 1 minute walking from my place, and if I do my groceries there, I don't have enough money to last the month because it's very expensive.
Yeah.
So you have to, here in the Algarve, not only here in Albufeira, in other cities, you have to go to the big supermarkets, because here I can also go to the local markets like Diana goes in Caldas. I only have them, but they are more expensive. I cannot get a full bag of groceries of fruit and vegetables for 10 euros, maybe a couple of apples and a couple of vegetables for 10 euros, but not a full bag. Here it's a different situation.
Yeah, here in Caldas, the farmers market is quite famous. It has a great selection of fruit veggies and flowers too. But then you have to.
Yeah, of course, you also need to know who to buy.
Oh yeah,
So
Yeah, you can see the sellers.
the old ladies. They want to.
the old ladies with the fruits and vegetables from the backyard, it's definitely the best option.
Yeah. So Nunu, how has your experience been?
My experience is that if it is for myself and I am good to eating, I will spend if I do my meals all my meals at home, or if I cook at home to take with me, I would spend 150 euros, and it would be enough for my entire month. I don't buy fish. I'm not a fish fan, so I will buy more meat and more hydrates like rice and potatoes. But yeah, for a month, 150 euros for myself would be more than enough, and I do usually my buys in the supermarkets like Continent and stuff. Just if I'm close to a small market, I will do the buys on them. But I would say that a couple, two people living together, if they do all the meals in their house, would spend around 200 euros a month in food, and that would be possible. If you want to go and eat outside, it depends on the place where, on the part of town you are.
Yeah, for now we were just covering the groceries itself. The whole eating out is a whole other thing, so we can go into that.
And that 150 euros already includes beer.
Really important.
Yeah.
A full pack.
Portuguese life, yes.
A full pack.
Is the rehab hospital in Caldas open already or not yet? Yeah, that is a very interesting thing. The thermal hospital in Caldas, there was bacteria here years ago. Actually, I went to the university here in Caldas. I finished university when I was 21. I'm about to turn 31. So in this whole time, they haven't still found a way to fix the bacteria. I don't know what kind of bacteria that is, but they haven't been able to kill it, and that's why the thermal hospital has been closed for so long. And last time I remember that the thermal hospital was still open. I think I was like, I don't know, 12, 13? Maybe Diana knows it better.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure from when it's closed. But I know they have a new building where they give a lot of treatments. So it's not everything. It's not closed. They
Just
have
the
some
thermal part. Yeah.
some treatments working and available. So
The thermal,
they
this
keep
is
it
me
running.
doing the direct translation. It's the hot springs, the one because here we say thermal,
Yeah,
and I was
exactly.
doing a direct translation. Yeah, it's the hot springs. But yes, the hospital is working, but the hot springs are not. So that's the current situation.